How can I help you today? Okay, you have a 2 o'clock with Dr. Roberts? Okay, great. Well, come on in and let's get your paperwork started, okay? The first thing we're going to do is you ask to use a little hand sanitizer to keep everyone in the office safe and healthy, okay? Perfect. No worries, none at all. You're in great hands here. We're happy to see you, yes. Okay, your hands, please. Perfect, thank you so much. Yep, just a little bit. And then just, yep, just rub that in like that. It keeps everyone nice and healthy and safe at the practice, yes. So maybe Mom could fill me in a little bit on what happened today and how we can help you. Okay, so we were climbing a tree and the tree won. It's gonna be okay, no worries. A few bumps and bruises and a few scratches. Dr. Roberts might want an x-ray on that arm. Yeah, it's not a big deal. No, not at all. Yeah. How old is he? 10. Yeah. It's okay. We're going to start by getting some basic information from you, Mom, okay? And then you're going to see me for a few minutes while Dr. Roberts finishes up with his last patient, okay? Yeah. He's a wonderful doctor, yes. And I think if, that's the rumor anyway, that Dr. Roberts has superpowers. It's a secret. He wears a cape. You'll have to just kind of hint around that you kind of know that he might be a superhero. He has this ability. He does. He has this amazing ability to help fix his little patients. He does. And I would bet after you see Dr. Roberts, he might have a special treat for you. And then maybe you could ask him if you could see his cape. I think he has one in his office. I think he's really a superhero in disguise. Maybe he wears a mask. We should find out. Okay, let's do that. Okay, let's get some basic information, okay? Okay. And the patient's full name. Yeah, that's middle name too. Yeah, okay, perfect. Is it middle initial? Yeah, okay. His date of birth. He was born at this hospital? The physician? The obstetrician? Okay. Perfect. Okay. Any problems during labor and delivery? Healthy pregnancy? Perfect. Wonderful news. Okay, Mom. Contact information for you. Is that a mobile? Not a problem. Your current address? Street? Okay. Postcode? All right. Is there information for Dad as well? Okay. His mobile? Okay. And any emergency contact information? Yes. Okay, and then and her number? Okay. A relationship to the patient? Grandmother. Okay, great. Okay. Any other previous conditions medically that we should know about? Any other surgeries, x-rays, otherwise? Okay. All right. Any other concerns about that? Okay. Just so Dr. Roberts can clarify. Okay. Perfect. Okay, he can take a look at that. Okay, nope, not a problem. Any other known allergies to medications, foods, otherwise? Okay. We'll note that in his file. Correct? Okay. Perfect. And yes, this is the new office. We recently moved, yes, from down the street. You would like your records sent up from the other practice? Not a problem, we can do that. I'll put in the order for that right now. I'll note it on your file. Okay, yes. About his arm? Yeah, okay, yeah. Dr. Roberts might suggest an x-ray. And that's nothing to be concerned about. It's just precautionary. And it will be done right down the street. Yes, and we will give you all the forms you need to go down there and get the x-ray there. It's not a problem. You don't need an extra appointment. You just go right after you see Dr. Roberts here and take the forms with you, and they will get you in right away without a problem. Yeah, it's not a concern. No, not at all. You can do that right after you see Dr. Roberts. Perfect. Yeah, it's probably for the best. Yeah, his wrist and his arm, you fall out of a tree. It's probably best to get that looked at. It's not yeah. Good, okay, we'll do that. And like I said, right after you see Dr. Roberts, come out and see me, and I'll have those forms for you. Yeah, not a problem. Yes. Okay, great. Okay, well, that's all the information I think I need right now. We'll let that go on Dr. Roberts' door, and he can make sure he has all the current information he needs to treat you best today, okay? So in the meantime, you're gonna see me. And I think we shall start out by getting your temperature, okay? Make sure you're nice and healthy and strong, okay? Can you be a big boy for me and open your mouth? That's it. There you go. Yeah, no big deal. It's just your temperature. Right under your tongue. There you go. See that? Maybe you have superpowers too. Maybe that's something you could discuss with Dr. Roberts today. Oh, looks like a superhero temperature if I don't say so myself. Okay, looks good. All right. Next thing I want to do is I want to take a real quick listen to your heart, okay? You know, falling out of a tree, yeah, can make your heart race a little bit. So we're gonna take a quick listen and make sure everything's good to go, okay? And you can count along with me, all right? Are you ready? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't know. If I don't say so myself, that might even sound like a superhero heartbeat. This is beating the It's pretty fast. Ooh, that's a superhero heartbeat right there. I'm gonna check your blood pressure, okay? It's like a little hug for your arm. Can you put your arm in there for me? That's right. There you go. That's perfect. That's perfect. I think maybe we should be taking Mom's blood pressure. She's the one that's probably a little high anxiety right now with her baby falling out of a tree. Yeah, everything looks good, Mom. No worries. No worries. We'll fix you right up. Yeah. Looks good. Yeah, everything's looking good. Perfect. think we should wash your face a little bit. Since you fell out of that tree, you've got some of the dirt and stuff on your face. So before you see Dr. Roberts, I think we should clean you up so he can get a better idea of what he's working with here. We'll clean you right up, okay? No worries. No worries whatsoever. Yep. Here we go. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Yes, okay. Shh. Shh. It's gonna be okay. There's like a whole new kid under there. Are you sure you're 10? I don't know. We might be unveiling a superhero under here. Oh my goodness. Maybe he thought he could fly out of that tree. Clean your face really good, okay? I know. Such things falling out of trees. I know, right? Shh. It's okay. Shh. It's okay. Shh. You're gonna be okay. Shh. We're gonna take good care of you here, okay? Yeah, Dr. Roberts is almost finished with his last patient. He'll get you right in, and he'll take great care of you. Like I said, it'll be like a game of I Spy while you're in his office. Because I'm betting in his office might reveal some clues to the fact that Dr. Roberts is truly a superhero in disguise. I know. You should check. You should check. He might be. He might be. You have to look around in his office and see what you can find, okay? Yes, I know. Yeah, we're gonna put a little solution on some of those cuts, okay? Just to clean him up really good before you see Dr. Roberts, okay? Yeah, not a problem. No. No, not a problem at all. I'll get you cleaned up here real good. Yep, no words. A little antiseptic to clean some of those scratches. There you go. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be okay. You're gonna be all right. Yeah, it's okay. Shh. And a little bit more on there. Yeah, you've got a few cuts on there that need addressed. Yeah, this one over here. Yeah. It's okay. Shh. And your chin, yeah. Scratched it out pretty good, buddy. Be okay. It's gonna be okay. Okay, I do believe Dr. Roberts is finished with his last patient now. And you'll be able to go back to his office now, and he will see you. And then when you finish up, absolutely, you can come back here and see me. Yes, come back and see me, and I will give you those orders for the x-ray, because I am certain that he will order those today. So yeah, come out here and see me when you're done, and you'll have to let me know if you find out if Dr. Roberts is truly a superhero in disguise. Okay. I hope you feel better soon, okay? All right. Dr. Roberts will see you now. Bye-bye.
Well, I'm Dr. Roberts, and I must admit that it's quite rare that we have someone come into our little practice here who is over 100 years old. That's quite incredible. You're 10. Well, Jill, the nice lady at the reception, said that you were 100. Was saying things about superpowers. Well, I'll just have to change that. Yes, Jill has quite a funny accent. She's from Texas, the United States of America. Have you been there? No, neither have I, actually. But they have good comic books from America, don't they? Yeah? Do you like comic books? Superheroes and stuff? Good. Well, that is reassuring to hear, because I also understand, Jill told me that you were trying to fly out of a tree, and your mum can confirm that. Isn't that true? It's okay if it is, but what we need to do is make sure that when you're testing out your powers, that you don't hurt yourself. Okay? So we're just going to go over a few things today to make sure that you're all right. And there are a few key things that we'll be looking at. So you've tried flying. That didn't work. No? So I think, there are a few other superpowers that we can test you for today. Yep. Now there are loads of different superpowers. For example, I have the power of invisibility. Close your eyes for a second. See? Where'd I go? Okay, you can open them again. But in all seriousness, we're just going to have to run a few checks just to make sure that, firstly, you're all right, so mum's happy, and secondly, what superpowers that you might have. Okay? So let's... Okay. Now, when you have a fall from a great height, even with superpowers, the first thing we need to check is that your head is okay. Alright? Because even if we don't feel it, sometimes we can hurt our head without realizing it. Okay? And sometimes they can be delayed, the symptoms. So I just need to check a few things just to ensure that you haven't injured your head. Alright? Then, that's your arm that's hurt, isn't it? So then we'll take a look at that. We'll do a few other tests as well. Some of those tests are secret. Okay? You see, it says on my record here that Jill may have told you about my secret identity. Now, one of the things that we do here at this practice is test superpowers. And if you have superpowers, at the end of this appointment, you'll get a disguise. It's a top secret disguise that only superheroes know about. So you can't tell anyone, but you'll know, and other superheroes will know too. Okay? But first, what I need you to do is just look into this light. I'm going to shine it into your eye. It's quite bright. See? It shouldn't hurt. If you feel uncomfortable, just let me know and we can stop. But I'm going to shine it into each of your eyes just to make sure that they're working okay. Now this test is for lasers and also X-ray vision. Alright? You ready? Okay. So there we go. Just into your left eye first. How's that? Good. Now your right eye. Okay. And every so often, I'm just going to talk to your mum, just to let her know what's going on and how we're getting on with the superhero test. Okay, so we're seeing ordinary people reaction, and I'm pretty confident that there's no sign of concussion. Okay, how is that? You want to do it again? All right, go on then. Okay, in the left eye. Now in the left eye. Almost got you. That was the right eye. Left eye. Right eye. Okay. How was that? Yeah? I just need you to follow it for a bit now, and I want you to keep your head still. So don't move it around. You don't have to do that. Just follow it with your eyes. Okay? You can see it. Should be in about the middle of your vision. I'm going to move it. Alright, just a little bit. Just follow it with your eyes. No rush, and if you make a mistake, it doesn't matter. I'm just making sure that everything's okay and that any latent superpowers can begin to come through. Alright? Good. Oops. Now, this is also a pen, which I'm very proud of. And if you're good, I'll let you have a go with it later. Okay? So, your eyes are fine. It's looking like you might have the potential for X-ray vision, but we'll talk about that later. Okay? What I need to do now, and these will look really funny. Okay? So I've got this and this. Some superheroes have thick skin, and while that means it makes them tough, it means they can't always feel things. So what I'm going to do, and you won't see which ones I'm doing, I'm going to poke you very gently in the face with this and this. Don't worry, it's not, it looks sharp, but it doesn't hurt. Okay? And you need to tell me if you can feel it or not. Okay? Good. Here we go. So just do. 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 Yep. Do. Okay, good. Do. It's funny, right? Do. Oh. Do. 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 Okay. So yeah, this is a normal response, which is good. That means that you don't have unbreakable skin, but that's a good thing because it can sometimes make you look a bit like a crocodile. Speaking of crocodiles, can you give me a really big grin, just like a crocodile? You know, they always look happy, pleased with themselves. Okay, good. Now can you blink for me as tight as you can, just like that? Hold your eyes shut. Good. Now lift your brows up like that, like you're surprised. Now just really gently, just move your head from left to right, like that. Yeah? Okay, good. And up and down. When you play your video games, this isn't part of the examination. Do you invert the y-axis? Right, that was part of the examination, and it was a very important part. You should always play with the y-axis inverted. I'm just kidding, play how you want. Okay, very quickly, look at my fingers. I'm going to move them apart like that. And let me know when you can't see either of them, okay? Good. And again. Good. And again. Good. And again. Good. Okay. Can you just give me a little cough? Like that. Yeah. Okay, good. I just want to, I don't need to take a look inside them necessarily. I'm just going to give your ears a bit of a squeeze. Okay? Mm-hmm. Can you hear me doing that? Yeah? It's a funny sound. Well, I think it is anyway. Okay, it's all looking good. So, that concludes the head part of the superhero test. What we need to move on to now. Now, Jill, going on with the funny accent, she probably asked to take your blood pressure. What we like to do that twice because it can change. You can be quite stressed, you know, at different points, or tired. And when you're feeling different, or when you're feeling more relaxed or more stressed, it's important for us to get a comparative reading. Okay? Now this will assess your ability to survive in space. That's right. So this one's a bit different to the one Jill used. This is an advanced superhero model. So I need to strap this onto your arm. So hold out your arm just like that. I'm going to put it up here. Okay. There we go. And now I'm going to switch on the machine, and it will tell me what I need to know. Here we go. Can you feel that? It's a little bit tight. Yeah, don't worry. That's good. It's also measuring your superhuman strength at the same time. Okay. And there we go. Okay. Well done. That was easy, right? Okay, now, also, Jill would have asked you to let her listen to your heartbeat. And the reason I do this is because it's a good test to see if you can withstand enemy fire. Okay? So I'm going to ask you to do the same. Now you see, I used to have supersonic hearing. I could hear anything up to 10 miles away. But I wanted to help out people in the medical field, so I used that ability and put it into this. So when you put this on, it can hear things. Let me show you. This is not mine, this is actually for you. You can't keep it. Try it on. Oh, there you go. And listen. Can you hear that? That's my heartbeat. I know. Okay. Now I'm going to do the same to you. Alright? That's it. and out. Breathe in. Hold and out. One more time. Breathe in. Hold and out. Okay. That also tells me how good you would be breathing underwater. Probably not. Best to try. Okay. Right, now, that tree, your arch nemesis, made you had a fall, yeah? Well, what we need to learn from that is not necessarily to never climb trees again. They're there to be clomb, but to climb them in a safe way, yeah, so that your mum doesn't have to worry. Having said that, let's take a look at your arm, alright? We're going to look at both of them. So which one's hurt, yeah? Okay, let's just take a quick look. So I'm just going to place my hands on your arm and squeeze ever so lightly, alright? Does that hurt? Mm-hmm. What about if I do that? Mm-hmm. Okay. Give me your hand just for a second. How does that feel? Yeah. Okay. Let's take a look at your other arm. Okay. Mm-hmm. Can you give me, yep, that's it. Okay, just give me your hand. Okay. Good. Right. This was a gift from Isengard. Now I know it looks a bit small, but there are some cool things about it. One thing I found today, I didn't know this, in the bottom, if I unscrew this, if I can, there is a little brush in there. Never knew that. So there's lots of secrets in this artifact. But one of the coolest things about it is that it can test your heroic response to things. Okay? So what I'm going to do, if you hold out your left arm, like that, yeah? I'll hold it, don't worry. I'm going to very lightly tap it, okay? And just, you don't have to do anything. We'll just see what happens. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, we're going to do it on the other arm, not on the bit where you've hurt it. Okay? Exactly the same. That's it, nothing to worry about. Okay? And that one hurt. Okay, no problem. Mm-hmm. Okay. Good. One more. Okay. So that will probably do. Now, just going to quickly talk to Mum. Okay, so we're going to probably recommend for an X-ray. All right. I'm sure Jill said already. It's just to be sure, but it looks like a compound fracture. Yeah, we need to do X-ray just to be sure. It'll be okay. Right. So, it's hot in those gloves. So, this is where it gets interesting. So you've hurt your arm. It's what we call a compound fracture. Don't worry, you seem to have really, really good regenerative abilities, so it should heal fast. But what we need to do now is a superhero test that we can't actually do here. We need to send you somewhere else, to a very special laboratory. And we're going to use an X-ray. Now, you might have heard things about X-ray that, you know, it's radioactive. But they don't actually give people powers. They only enhance powers that people already have. So that's what we're going to check, your regenerative abilities. So your mum's going to take you across. You're going to pop out and see Jill. She's going to give you a letter that you'll need to take just down the street. It's not far. And we'll do an X-ray to check your powers, truly confirm whether or not you are a superhero. Just before you go, just got to bring up the secret files. You say you're 100 years old. Yeah. Okay. I said before that if you showed signs of being a superhero, we would have to give you a disguise. Now, Jill gave the game away a little bit. I'll forgive her that I am actually a superhero. And I am already in disguise. So I'm going to give you a disguise. These. Now, these might look like ordinary glasses. But when you wear glasses, it can indicate that you're a superhero. Doesn't mean that you definitely are, but other superheroes will know, and so will supervillains. So the question is, do you want people to know that you're a superhero? Yeah? Okay. You can keep those glasses then. Yeah? Let Mum take them. Make sure you show Jill. But you cannot tell her any of the superhero secrets we've discussed here. They're for superheroes only, you understand? Your mum can know because she's probably the biggest superhero of them all, alright? But keep it a secret. Go and get your X-ray. And I'll talk to your mum if we need to discuss anything else. But otherwise, it's been good to meet you, hero. And I expect to hear more things about your successes in the future. But for now, try not to get into any fights with trees. Okay? You take care. Talk to Jill on the way out. She'll sort it. Okay, you two. Take care.
Hello. Okay, yeah, Dr. Roberts did order the X-ray, correct? Yeah, okay, not a problem. We'll finish up the paperwork here for it, and then I'll send it with you, and you can go across the street and do that. But first, I have to ask, is Dr. Roberts really a superhero in disguise? I told you he was. Did he have a treat for you? Of course he did. Okay. Well, that's great. I'm glad you like your treat. Yeah. Well, yeah. Your arm will heal up just fine, I'm sure. Yes. Mm-hmm. Any other concerns, Mom? No? Okay. All right, well, let's finish up this paperwork, and then we'll get you on your way. Yeah, Dr. Roberts. Okay. All right. Mm-hmm. X-ray ordered for today. Left arm. Okay. This sounds great. Okay. We'll get this sent right over. Yeah, perfect. Mm-hmm. Okay. You'll take this with you. There you go. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Well, we certainly hope your arm heals really, really fast. Okay? Okay, and we hope you feel better really soon. All right. Have a great rest of your day, okay?